Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below. Hey guys, now follow me on Instagram at Ultra Maximus Reviews and Twitter at Ultra__Maximus. Links in the description below. Oh, hey, it's Michael Jackson. And it's the zombie version of him. Ah, no! Nom 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 nom. You suck. Looks like it's that time of year again. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back, and it is that time of year as we kick off another 31 horror toys in 31 days. This, of course, is the ongoing tribute to the late, great Glenn Webb, who started this series 5 years ago. Glenn, we miss you, buddy, in every Marvel Legends and horror review and wrestling review that we do here on the channel. Rest your soul, sir. You are missed by the community. And today, we're going to take a look at a Figma figure. It's the number 96 Michael Jackson, which is setting the whole stage for this year's theme. This is the Thriller action figure for Michael Jackson from Figma, and I've been wanting to get this figure for a couple years now. I ended up getting it on eBay out of China, and it actually came not too far from Wuhan. So I could smell the good COVID in it. It was $26. And it didn't take long to get. It only took about 3 weeks to get in through customs. Unfortunately, my box is kind of smashed down in the corner, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and jump in there and take a look at this smashed packaging. So here we have the Michael Jackson Thriller Figma figure in the packaging, and I do like the box. I like the artwork. It's pretty cool. It's got Figma. It's got a lot of Japanese down there. Of course, it is an import figure. Top of the package there, it says Figma, and we get the picture of the Michael Jackson figure, more Japanese that I cannot read. Side of the package here, again, has a full shot of the figure. Looking very happy, so just kind of a very quick close-up of that. Definitely cool. I like the red and the black going on here. And then this side of the package has got the ghoulish zombie version of Michael Jackson from the Thriller video, which is why I really wanted this figure. Looking all types of cool. And yeah, so the box got smashed down here in transport from China. But that's okay, because I'm going to open this up so we can look at the figure. Back of the package, it shows Michael Jackson dancing and a few different dance moves, and then we also see him in the zombie mode doing the Thriller dance, which is kind of cool. Now, this figure comes with some extra white hands and this kind of grippy thing here, because Michael Jackson had that disease where you got the white spots on his skin. No, it doesn't. That's not why that's in there. That's a terrible thing to say. It's actually for additional figures like the back of the package here, so that you can get them to do the Michael Jackson Thriller dance. So I'm guessing there are probably some other kind of generic Figma figures, maybe zombie figures that are out there. I'll have to look. If you know, leave a comment down below, because I would love to get a couple extra little zombie figures to make a Thriller shelf up on my collection wall. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, that's the back of the package here. So just kind of a close-up. Very cool, very fun. Again, lots of Japanese going on there. And yeah, that's about it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Mike out of the box and see what we think. So here we have Michael Jackson out of the packaging, and you know, I gotta say, this is a very interesting figure. I've never owned a Figma figure, so it was kind of cool to take a look at it and see what it's about. I know a lot of people out there are huge Figma fans, and I can see why. I can appreciate it. They've got pretty good sculpts. There's quite a bit of articulation. It's not the same articulation you're going to get a Marvel Legend, but it's pretty good. You also get a ton of accessories with these figures, which I am definitely appreciative of, and we'll go over all these right quick. So, first and foremost, and I still have them all in the tray here, he comes with a bucket ton of different types of hands. Like he's got a little pointy hand right there. He's got little like gun grippy hands, which are interesting. I don't know why Michael Jackson needs a gun grippy hand. He's also got little fists that he can punch with. So that's kind of cool. And then he comes with a second set of straight hands like this. Here's one of the original straight hands that were on him. So he comes with a second set of that. And then he also has two sets of white Caucasian kind of thriller type hands, which are these right here. So they're kind of curled up and zombie-esque looking. So that's kind of interesting. I guess if you've got some other Figma figures, you can get them doing the thriller dance. I don't know if they have zombies or not. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to know. And then it also has this here, and I'm guessing this is a little stand to put the hands in so you don't lose your hands, I guess. I'm guessing that's what that is. If you know, if you're a Figma person, leave a comment down below. Explain it to me, please. Alright, so we get that out of the way. You also get a very nice little figure stand that, if you look on the back, he's got a little hole in his back there that you can plug into. Maybe, here we go. And yeah, you can get him to do some dances or maybe put him in the air or something. Very nice. And it says, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up or not. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. And it says Figma and this nice kind of satin base. So that's pretty cool. I definitely dig that. Always like a base. Now, the hands are very interchangeable, so I'm going to take this one off right here. You're going to pull it out of the arm, but these little bits are so small, they feel like they could break very easily, and I've heard of people complaining about that, so I'm just going to put his other thriller hand in there. And then the other cool thing about this is he comes with his little zombie face. So we get both faces. Of course, I wanted the zombie face because, well, you know, it's Halloween time, and that's why you get the thriller Michael Jackson, so that you know, he can be a zombie. One of my favorite videos of all time as a kid. Now to take the face off, this feels very strange. You're just going to pull it straight off. There's two pegs in the back of his hair, and then you're just going to place the new face on, and there he is. Booga 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 booga. Yeah, that looks very, very interesting, and yeah, I don't know. I really kind of like it. It definitely kind of gives a zombie look the way the figure articulates, and I'm down with that. So, speaking of the articulation, the head moves back and forth, moves up and down as well. The jacket is nice, soft, pliable rubber, so it doesn't interfere, so that's nice. The arms move up that far, they twist all the way around. He's got a hinge joint at his elbow, and it can twist. Wrists spin and have a hinge. He's got a swing, kind of a ball joint. If I can get this into focus here. There we go. He's got a ball joint at his hip, his waist. His hips move up that far. They go back that far. They kind of rock out like that. He's got a very, very deep hinge joint in his knee, which is interesting. No swivel. His foot has a hinge joint, and he's got a toe joint, but there is no ankle rocker pivot or rotation, which is a bit unfortunate because I feel like Michael Jackson should have that, but alas, he does not. And taking a closer look at the figure itself, here we have the Michael Jackson regular face on here, and he's all smiling and happy, and he's got the little spit curl that he had back in the 80s, and it looks pretty decent. It almost looks a little bit too young for Michael Jackson in this era. It almost has a, I don't know, Billie Jean kind of look vibe to it. And then the sculpt on the hair looks pretty good. I definitely dig that. I like the jacket, all the detail and sculpt work, and the jacket looks nice. I don't know, there's just something slightly off about the head sculpt, and I'm not really sure what it is. And here we have Michael Jackson in his zombie face. And for the most part, I really like the sculpt. I like the eyes, the whole face is kind of sunken in. It looks pretty close to that original zombie look he had in the video. However, it's a little off. I don't know if it should be a little bit more green. Here we seemed a little bit more green in the gills, so to speak, in the video. And his hair was definitely disheveled in the video, which it's not here. And his jacket was all kinds of tore up in the video. So I feel like we don't get the whole effect. But the fact we can get the original Jackson face with the zombie face, that's pretty darn cool. So taking a closer look at the midsection of the figure, I love the jacket, love the design, love how it's got the little belts that kind of come out at the elbow. It's all kind of rolled up on the sleeves, the black, the red, the glossiness to it. Looks very much like the Thriller jacket back in the day. It's even got the silver buckles on the elbows there. Very cool, very nice. The sculpt on the arms and hands are pretty decent. The hands are extremely thin. Which is, I don't know, they're just very, very, very thin. I like the detail, but they seem very fragile, and I understand why people are always nervous about the wrists breaking on these things, but, you know, I guess it is what it is for a Japanese import figure. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, sculpted pretty well. I like the pants. You know, they incorporate the joints in pretty well, and I like how the pants come up above the ankles. We get the black shoes, the white socks look good. The fact you've got the toe articulation, especially for Michael Jackson to get him into a moonwalk pose, which I did at the beginning of this video, which was all the figure itself, by the way. I didn't do any special effects for it. The one thing, I gotta go back and look and see if he wore the white socks with the high-rise pants like this in the Thriller video. I want to say this is more Billie Jean than in his Thriller, but I might be wrong. If you know, leave a comment down below. I'll definitely have to go check it out, but I like the aesthetic. For comparison, here we have the Thriller zombie Michael Jackson next to Mysterio from Spider-Man Far From Home. This is the movie line figure. And they're actually about in the same scale, so I definitely dig that. I was wondering how big the Figma figure actually was going to be. About 5 inches tall, so it fits in like movie line type of figures. Which actually is pretty apropos because the Thriller video was really kind of a short film that they played on MTV. So is the Michael Jackson Thriller Figma figure something that you want in your toy collection? Well, this is probably an easy pass for a lot of collectors. If you're a zombie fan, you might like this. If you're a Michael Jackson fan, you might like this. Or if you just like weird action figures, this could be up your alley. If you're doing something for the 80s, sure, why not? This figure goes anywhere from about 26 bucks, which is what I paid for it, all the way up to like 120 bucks. Kind of depends on who you get it from. I got mine off of eBay. Was it worth $26? Yeah, it's not a bad figure. It's very interesting, it's fun, and it was cool to actually mess with a Figma figure for the very first time. So I enjoyed it, and Again, Thriller was one of my all-time favorite music videos when I was a kid. My mother was a huge Michael Jackson fan, and she liked scary things and loved this video as well. In fact, I had this jacket when I was a kid in the 80s, so this was $26 well spent for me. So there he is! Michael Jackson Thriller from Figma for 31 horror toys in 31 days!
See you next Wednesday.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below.